Hello, everyone. Just want to let you know that this weekend I will be joining Zerfall and a number of other Let's Players in Zerfall's annual MSBikeRide charity stream. This charity stream raises money for the MS Society of Canada, funding research into the disease multiple sclerosis. And as those of you who visited the streams in the past years know, this hits fairly close to home for me. One of my aunts died many years ago to the disease, so it's always something that I look forward to participating in. I have a lot of fun with everyone. We play, party games and various other games, going for 12 hours, starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday, going until 6 a.m. Eastern Time on Sunday morning. And as a bit of a reward for those who donate, I'm going to create a custom Crusader Kings 2 campaign where all of the donors get characters created for them in the Crusader Kings 2 campaign. I will create a dynasty for them and a character, and we'll kind of see what happens to their characters in their dynasties over the course of the game. What I'm thinking of doing right now is playing for about a generation and a half until every single one of the named characters has died off. And then we'll switch over into observer mode and see who lasts until the end, which of the created characters manage to form a powerful empire, that sort of thing. And just kind of have a fun little time with it there. So I'm looking forward to this. And what I want from those who plan to donate, or once you've donated after starting on Sunday, is details about the character that you want created. First of all, donations of $1 to $15 will get you a Count or a Merchant Republic Baron. Donations of $16 to $99 will get you a Duke. And donations of $100 or more will get you a King. And what we're going to do is, just see who expands, who doesn't, who's bloodlines die off, that sort of thing. And I'm just thinking that this will be a lot of fun to have these created characters living and conquering Europe and North Africa and Asia. So to start with, when you give me the details of the character that you want to create, what I need from you is ethnicity. And this governs what your character looks like. And there's quite a few different groups. In North Germanic, we've got Norse, Swedish, Norwegian, Danish. Central Germanic, German, Lombard, Frankish, Suebi. West Germanic, English, Anglo-Saxon, Saxon, Frisian, and Dutch. Latin, we've got French, Norman, Italian, Occitan, Roman, Dalmatian, Outremer, and Sardinian. In Iberian, we've got Basque, Castilian, Catalan, Portuguese, and Visigothic. Byzantine has Iberian, Armenian, Greek, Alan, Georgian, Assyrian, Coptic, and Gothic. Celtic has Irish, Scottish, Pictish, Welsh, and Breton. Finno-Ugric has Finnish, Sami, Estonian, Komi, Khanty, Nenets, Mordvin, Meschera. Baltic has Latgalian, Lithuanian, and Prussian. Altaic has Turkish, Pecheng, Cuman, Khazar, Bulgar, Avar, Karluk, Kyrgyz, Uyghur, Mongol, Khitan, and Jurchen. Arabic will have Bedouin, Berber, Levantine, Egyptian, and Andalusian. East Slavic has Russian, Ilmenian, Severian, and Volhynian. West Slavic has Pomeranian, Bohemian, Polish, and Slovian. South Slavic has Croatian, Serbian, Vlach, Bulgarian, Bosnian, Carantanian. Magyar has Hungarian. Iranian has Persian, Sogdian, Tocharian, Kurdish, Afghan, Baloch, and Saka. East Africa has Ethiopian, Somali, Nubian, Daju. Central African has Kanuri, Hausa, Zagawa. West African has Mande, Soninke, and Songhay. Mesoamerican has Nahua. Israelite has Ashkenazi and Sephardi. Indo-Aryan has Bengali, Oriya, Assamese, Hindustani, Gujarati, Punjabi, Rajput, Sindhi, Marathi, Sinhala, and Nepali. Dravidian has Tamil, Telugu, and Kannada. Tibeto-Burman has Bodpa, Tangut, Zhangzhung, and Sumpa. And Chinese has Han. So, first you choose your ethnicity. This will govern what your character looks like. Choose your gender, male or female. Those who choose female, I will try to set it up so that you have either I'll give you a matrilineal marriage to begin with, or I'll set some custom thing up where, so that your character won't, your character's dynasty won't immediately die out simply because they'll have, no members of their dynasty kind of thing. If you're familiar with Crusader Kings 2, you can give me specific details on the appearance that you want. Otherwise, I will probably randomize it. You can tell me specific things like certain beards, which of course do not apply to women, hair color, and things like that, hairstyle, if you want to be bald or don't want to be bald or something like that. That sort of thing. Otherwise, I'm generally going to randomize everything. Similar element with coat of arms. Give me 3 colors that you want, and an appearance. Keep in mind that some of these will change based on like what religions you choose. You might get the round ones or things like that. But you could say like, give me a bird, give me an eagle, give me a horse, that sort of thing. And I'll try to give it to you. Again, if you're familiar with Crusader Kings 2, you can give me the specifics. Which number here, party per pale, the layout, party per cross, that sort of thing, and exactly what colors you want in terms of numbers. But again, for those who are not terribly familiar with Crusader Kings 2, you can just give me general stuff, and I'll try to make something that's unique for your character. And then attributes, I need a first name and a dynasty. I will create dynasties for every person. Obviously, some people, if you are related to someone else who is donating, you can specify that you want the same dynasty. You can specify if you do not want to be married. Otherwise, I will set it up so that you are married to start with, unless you want to be a kid or something like that. Again, generally just to ensure that bloodlines start happening and stuff like that. You could also specify children if you want that as well. But, we'll may leave that up in the air. Everyone is going to get a level 4 education, but let me know whether you want to be an elusive shadow, which means that you have high intrigue, a gray eminence for high diplomacy, Midas touched for high stewardship, brilliant strategist for high martial, or mastermind theologian for high learning. So I'm just going to give everyone the level 4 education trait, because again, a big part of this is to see everyone's bloodlines at least succeed initially. Culture-wise, culture doesn't dictate your appearance. It dictates what color the map territory you would be on has, what color the county is in terms of when you go to the culture map, and your naming convention, stuff like that. But it's the same thing. You can have that be the same thing as your ethnicity, or you can have it something different. That's entirely up to you. And then religion, you can choose Christian. Among the Christian groups, Catholic, the heresies Cathar, Fraticelli, Waldensian, and Lollard. Keep in mind that this will make it very difficult for you to your bloodline to succeed. Orthodox, which has the heresies Bogomolist, Monothelite, Iconoclast, and Paulician. Miaphysite with the Monophysite heresy. Nestorian with the Messalian heresy. You can choose Muslim, which has Sunni with the Zikri and Yazidi heresies, Ibadi with the Kharijite heresy, or Shia with the Druze, Harufi, and Karmatian heresies. In all cases, you can choose any of these. Under Pagan, there is Germanic, Tengri, Ramava, Suamanisku, Aztec, Slavic, African, Zunist, Hellenic, and Bon. I am not going to be pre-reforming any of these religions, so that would be up to your AI character to try and do that themselves. Under Mazdan, there is Zoroastrian, Mazdaki heresy, Manichaean heresy, and Kermazda heresy. Israelite has Jewish, and the heresies Samaritan and Karaite. And then the Eastern religions, Hindu, Buddhist, Jain, and Taoist. Further, give me 3 locations that you'd want to be. They can be fairly general locations. You could say... actually, that's not going to work out. So you can give me within a kingdom, and then I'll either choose a county, a duchy, or a kingdom title, or give you the kingdom title of that region, depending on what you donate. But give me 3 fairly disparate regions, just in case. If you know that you're not going to be donating high enough to get a duchy, for example, then you can go with the lower level counties. That's okay. You could say, like, you know, the 3 in Svithyot or something like that. But keep in mind that that might make you a vassal of someone else who donates as well. But give me general regions. You can be specific if you know the game, or be general. Keep in mind that if you choose to be a Christian in Oman, that may be very dangerous. The Muslims may go to war against you pretty quickly. I am planning on giving everyone some basic elements to start with to try and ensure that there's some survivability, but I can't guarantee things like that. So keep in mind, you know, if you're Sunni in the middle of Catholic Europe, you might get Holy Ward out of existence pretty quickly. That sort of thing. So keep those elements in mind. Anyway, back to the person that we were looking at. Under attributes, I will give you guys 10 points in each to start with, or 50 total, and you can tell me what you want, so that you could put 20 into diplomacy, that sort of thing. No more than 25 in any one skill, however. So 50 points total, no more than 25 in any one thing, or just 10 across the board, and you can let the traits handle it. I'm going to give everyone 10 health. Again, this is primarily to ensure longevity. I'm going to bump up fertility to 75%, again, to ensure some, you know, give higher chances of continuity, that sort of thing. And in terms of traits, you're allowed to choose any 7 positive traits. If you choose some negative traits as well, you can choose up to 3 negative traits, and that will increase the number of positive traits that you can get. So if you choose envious, you could then you know, choose an extra positive. So if you choose 3 negative traits, that will get you some positive ones as well. If you don't know the game very well, I will choose 7 positive traits somewhat at random. And positive traits do include things like attractive and genius and quick and that sort of thing. But it also includes all of the lifestyle traits. So if you want those count as positive traits. Negative traits are things like uncouth, cannibal, dull, frail, stubborn, that sort of thing. So anything that in this list would give you a has a green negative number, that's a negative trait. The red ones are all positive traits. And keep in mind also that you can't choose things that are mutually exclusive. Like you can't be lustful and chaste. So keep that in mind. Again, like I said, if you don't know the game well or you don't care, I will just choose 7 positive traits on my own, and those will be the ones that you get. If you are unsure, if you want some more information, feel free to leave a comment below, and I will respond to that and give you some additional input on traits. Like, if you want to have, like, what traits would be good for someone who wants to have high learning, and I'll go through and I'll let you know what traits work for that. So that's what it will be. If you choose if you choose to be a brilliant strategist, you can also tell me the military... Actually, I'm not sure if we can choose the military traits anymore. I did not see those in here. Nope. But if you choose the a brilliant strategist, then you can ask for one of those, and I will give you one of those. Anything else would be have to be learned through the gameplay itself. Keep in mind that if you plan to donate, please do donate as your YouTube ID so that I can match up names that way, just to make it a little bit easier on me. I'll also check with Zerfall, see if I can get some additional information. I'm sure some of his family members are going to be donating who may not want, who aren't going to watch, and I may disregard them. But I'll, cross that bridge when I come to it. So that's primarily it. The other thing, of course, is that I need to know what government type you want to be. There's, if you're Muslim, that's basically going to be ICTA or tribal, nomadic, or Merchant Republic. So you can choose to be a Merchant Republic. You cannot choose to be a theocracy or a Holy Order. Those are out. You cannot choose to be Imperial or Chinese Imperial, because those are Empire level titles, and they don't qualify. But for most others, you can be feudal, tribal, nomadic. If you are Kenbodpud? Yeah, I guess Bon and Buddhist, I think, can be monastic feudal. And as long as you're those religions, I think there may be an element of culture as well, but I'm not sure. I can look at that if someone is interested in playing monastic feudal. And keep in mind that you can certainly choose to be a monastic feudal Buddhist up here in Caithness, for example, Northern Scotland. That's up to you, but it might be dangerous. So that's basically it. If you want, feel free to ask me for more clarification if there's anything that you want. But I think that's the things that I would need. I will create basically a mod and put everyone in there, and I might make that mod available for those who want to play through or play as themselves. So that could be pretty fun as well. Anyway, yeah, feel free to ask me any questions. Feel free to wait until after you've donated to see what you want, to orient where you want to play. After all, if you donate king level, that may dictate some things. And feel free to ask me questions below or on Discord if you want more information. I'm looking forward to seeing what everyone comes up with, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. Hope you guys are looking forward to this as well. Thank you all for watching, and I hope everyone tunes in to the stream, and we get some good donations to fight against multiple sclerosis. Thanks a lot, everyone.